Hi, welcome to Yoga in Real Life. My name is Claire, and today I'm going to be taking you through a quick Vinyasa Flow just to get you up and moving. This is great to do in the morning or in the evening, anytime you want to get a little extra movement in, nothing fancy, and you don't need any props. We'll begin in child's pose. So bring your big toes together, knees as wide as feels comfortable for you, and then walk yourself forward and melt down. Take a couple breaths here to get grounded and centered, arriving in this present moment. Become aware of your breath. Feel your back body rising as you inhale and falling as you exhale. And maybe you'd like to set an intention here. Let's take a deep inhale together and an exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Rise up into tabletop position, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, and we'll do some cat-cow. Inhale to cow, dropping your belly, looking up. Exhale to cat, rounding your back, releasing your head. Inhale to cow, feel your fingertips on the mat, and exhale, cat. Feel the tops of your feet on the mat. Inhale, cow, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, cat, rounding it out. Come back to center. And on your next inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky. And exhale, reach your left arm through your right arm. And option to extend your arm here. Your left shoulder is on the ground. Left side of your head is on the ground. Knees over, or hips over knees. Breathe into your left shoulder. Seeing if you can move that shoulder blade a little further away from the spine. Getting a gentle twist and a release of the upper back. Bring your right hand back under your shoulder and inhale. Lift that arm up. And exhale, release. Second side, inhale your right arm up. And exhale, spin and twist under your left arm, landing on your right shoulder, right side of your head. And you can extend your left arm up overhead. Breathe into your right shoulder as if you can pull that shoulder blade a little bit further away from your spine. Gentle twist here, gentle stretch in the upper back. One more inhale in this pose. And then on your exhale, plant your left hand under your shoulder and inhale all the way up and plant your right hand back down. Walk your palms out a little bit further in front of you, a little ahead of your shoulders, and tuck your toes, push back into downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent here, being gentle. Nothing to force here. You can pedal your feet out a little bit, straightening one leg and bending the other, and then switching. Relax your head here. Let it just dangle in between your hands. Find some stillness here. Really engage your hands so that you're putting weight on the balls of your hands and the fingertips. You're not just dumping into the palm. Nice. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, and step or hop to the top of your mat. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. You can have the knees generously bent here. This is a back release, so just let your back release. Inhale, all the way up to stand. Hands at heart center, palms down by your sides, palms shining forward. Take a moment to get grounded here. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, and come into high plank. Inhale here. And on the exhale, lower down to your belly. Lift your palms off the floor and inhale, coming into baby cobra. Exhale, down. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, and push back into downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here through your nose, and sigh it out through your mouth. Perfect. Bend your knees, look forward, and step or hop to the top of your mat. Fold here. Inhale, halfway lift. And forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Let your palms touch at the top and then immediately fold back forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and plant your hands. Step back to high plank, and you can either lower all the way down to your belly, or you can take chaturanga, coming halfway down, and inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Tuck your toes and push back into downward facing dog. Inhale here and sigh it out. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, bring your knee forward and step your foot behind your left hand. Pivot on your back foot, so we're coming up into warrior one. So your back foot will be pointed out at about a 45-degree angle, and your front foot is pointing forward. Your feet can be about hips width wide on your mat. You don't need to be on a tightrope here. Lift your arms. Deep bend in that front leg while still engaging your back leg. Inhale here, and on your exhale, pivot into warrior two. You might widen your stance a little, making sure that your back foot is parallel with the back edge of your mat. Maintaining a deep bend in your front knee. Chest shining forward. Arms out wide. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Straighten your front leg. And then cartwheel down into downward facing dog. Inhale here. And sigh it out. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, bring it forward and step it behind your right wrist. Coming into warrior one, so you might step your left foot a little wider, toes at about a 45-degree angle, and lift your arms up. Breathe here, feeling your left leg engaged, your right leg deeply bending. Inhale, and on your exhale, open it up into warrior two. Front heel is in line with your back arch. Arms out wide, and you can look over your front fingers. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, coming into side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. And side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg. And cartwheel your hands down and come back into downward facing dog. Inhale here. And sigh it out. Bend your knees, look forward, and walk or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold. Inhale all the way up, and hands to your heart. Nice. Get heavy in your left foot and start to lift your right foot off the ground. If balance is an issue, you can stay right here and twist from here. Or if you're feeling well balanced today, you can lift your knee up to your hip height, take hold of the knee with your left hand, and then open out to the right, extending your right arm behind you. Keep your gaze focused on something that is not moving. And just feel the twist in your belly, maybe in your upper back. Nice. Come back to center, keeping your knee lifted. Hands to your heart. And then kick your right leg back behind you, coming into warrior three. Your hands can be at your heart, or you can extend them out behind you, to the sides, or out in front. No, don't lose your balance. Or do lose your balance and come back into it. Inhale here. And on the exhale, bend your front knee, coming into high lunge. Nice, arms up. Hips are square to the front of your mat. Take your hands to your heart, and then cross your right elbow over your left knee for a twist. This is revolved side angle. Inhale here, and exhale. Nice, one more breath here. And on your exhale, look down towards your mat, plant your hands in front of your left foot, and step your right foot to meet your left, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands to the sky, hands to your heart, and hands to your side. Good. I'm going to do the same thing on the second side. So get heavy in your right foot and start to feel your left foot get light. And again, you can stay here and twist from here, or you can take your knee up to hip height and grab hold of it with your right hand, and then open up to the other side, twisting to the left arm reaching out behind you. And you can look over your left shoulder, looking at something that is not moving. Breathe here. One more inhale. And then on your exhale, come back straight, come back to facing forward. Hands to your heart. And without sitting your foot down, if possible, kick back into warrior three. Hips are square to the floor here, not opening up to the side. And you can have your hands at heart center, or you can have your hands fly out behind you, out to the side, or out to the front. One inhale here. And exhale, step it down into high lunge. Hips facing the front of your mat. Chest reaching up, hands up to the sky. Bring your palms to your chest, and we'll take revolved side angle on the second side. So hook your left elbow around your right knee and twist to the right. You could look up towards the ceiling or out in front of you or down to the ground. One more breath here. And on your exhale, turn to look forward towards the front of your mat. Plant your hands and step your left foot to meet your right. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift all the way up. Hands to your heart, hands to your sides. Good. Take your feet a little bit wider than hips distance. We're coming into Malasana, Yogi squat. Have your hands at your heart and bend your knees so you can come down into this nice squat. Some people find it's easier to sit up on a block under your pelvis. So if that's helpful, you might have a pillow or a block under there. We won't be here for too long, so. A couple of breaths here, just opening into the hips, into the inner groin. Pressing your knees wide with your elbows. Lift your chest. And on an exhale, sit down onto your butt. Come into Dandasana, staff pose. Legs extended out in front of you, toes pointed, flexed up towards the sky. Then inhale, lift your arms to the sky and fold forward. Keep your back nice and long here, so we're not rounding coming down. Keep your back nice and long. So you might not come down as far as you normally could if you're rounding, and that's okay. You could take your 2-piece fingers, wrap them around your big toes. You'll probably feel this in the back of your hamstrings and maybe into your lower back, maybe down into your calves. Really good back body stretch. And now relax your head and round forward. On an inhale, start to walk yourself back up and bring your feet together, knees wide for butterfly pose or cobbler's pose. You don't have to have your heels in as far as they can go for this one, just anywhere that's comfortable for you. And then take your 2-piece fingers, wrap them under your toes again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Again, keep your back straight here, no rounding. And you'll probably feel this on your inner thighs and maybe into your lower back as well. You can use your elbows to press your shins down, your knees down a little bit, gently. No injuries, please. And breathe here. Inhale, come up. And cross your legs in front of you into an easy seat. Place your hands on your knees or anywhere that's comfortable. And we'll just close class from here with a few breaths. Finding stillness. Feel into your body after these few minutes of movement. Maybe you feel a little looser, maybe you feel a little bit warmer. If you would like to take a Shavasana, now would be a great time to do it. I've got a couple of videos you can put on. I've got a 5-minute and a 10-minute Shavasana. Highly recommend adding it to the end of this class for a delicious full body experience. Otherwise, we'll close here together. Bring your palms to your chest. Bring your hands up to your forehead. May I have peace and love in my thoughts. Hands down to your mouth. May I have peace and love in my words. And hands down to your heart. May I have peace and love in my body. Thank you for practicing with me today. Thanks again for practicing with me today. I had a great time. I hope you did too. If you liked this class, please give it a thumbs up and comment. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more fun yoga flows, meditation, and pranayama practices. Until next time, I hope you're doing wonderfully, and I will see you soon. Thank you.